when you eat can matter as much as what you eat in terms of long-term weight loss. A new paper from the University of Granada looked at the benefits of intermittent fasting. Now, it's well established that intermittent fasting is a good tool to lose weight in the short term. But this study wanted to know, is that weight loss in the short term sustainable over the long term, even if you stop? And so what they did is they took 99 adults, half men, half women, who were overweight and obese, and they educated them on a Mediterranean diet. Then they had them practice intermittent fasting for 12 weeks on the Mediterranean diet. Some chose an early window, eating from 9 to 5 each day. Some chose a late window, eating from 1 to 9 each day. And what they found is after a 12-week period of fasting for 16 hours, eating for 8 hours, the patients all lost weight. But the key was they then followed them up a year later to see, did they sustain the weight loss? And they did. The weight was still off a year later largely. And the group that had the early window for eating, the 9 to 5 window, they had higher sustained lost fat mass than the later window. So this is huge. There's 3 key takeaways from this paper for your cardiometabolic health. 1, timing is forgiving. If you're doing intermittent fasting, you can do it in the morning if that works for you. You can do it in a later window if that works for you. The key is to do the intermittent fasting. Point number 2 is that 1/3 of the people in the study continued to practice intermittent fasting even when the 12 weeks were over. By their own volition, they chose to, they weren't made to. Clinically, this is an adherence signal. This means that, hey, the intervention was easy enough and enjoyable enough that the people kept doing it even when the study was over and they didn't have to anymore. That's great. And then number 3, the third key point, is that what you eat is important. We know that, and so they did the Mediterranean diet, but when you eat is also important. Mediterranean diet combined with intermittent fasting led to these changes. So yes, we all want to eat healthy food, but we also need to time our meals properly as well. So if you're out there trying to establish healthy cardiometabolic risk levels and optimize your health, what you eat matters and when you eat matters. And so you might want to investigate intermittent fasting, and even for a short period, it may yield benefits that last a year or longer.